Hi chess people and welcome to the channel. So today we're gonna investigate this interesting position where black has this fortress here with the rooks, while white has this kind of battery with the white queens attacking this black fortress. So if we count the material, black has 8 rooks, 8 times 5 is 40, and white has 4 queens, 4 times 9, that's 36. So black is up material, but white has the first move, so who wins if it's not a draw? What do you think? Let me give you a few seconds to decide before I turn the evaluation bar on. And the evaluation bar is now on, and you can see that white actually wins, and it's made in 9. But what is the first move? Actually, there are 3 first moves, which all lead to mate in 9. So feel free to pause the video while I give you as many seconds as you decide to pause the video for and try to find one of the 3 first moves. So now that you have hopefully found a move, I will show them. So one of them is queen takes f3. Another one is queen g7, which seems to be hanging a queen. And another hanging queen move is the queen b2. So we're gonna start with the more forcing one. Queen takes f3. Of course, there are 2 options you can take. You can take with the king because the queen is protected. So let's say you take with this rook. Now white can give this check. And you can't block with this rook because it is pinned. So you have to block with this rook. But white again sacrifices another queen. And now you have to take with the king because again this rook is pinned. So you have to take with the king. And now your king is just exposed here. You can give a check. I mean, if you go up the board here, I mean, I think it's a mate in 2. I think this one, you have to go here, and this is checkmate. So you can try to go, I mean, this is best. You can try to go here, but again, this check, whatever, you only have one move. This check, you go back, and this is checkmate because the queen covers the square. So if we go back, what if you take with this rook? Now you have another open line here. And you can give this check as white. Of course, you have to block. You can't block with this rook again. Again, it's pinned. You have to block with this rook. Once more, we sacrifice a queen to open lines. You have to take with the king. Only move. You give this check. Now there are a few options. Again, if you go up, I think that's made in 2. It's this move only here, and is this checkmate? Yes, it is. So you have to go here, but again you have this check. Only move is here, 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 and this is checkmate because again the queen covers the square. So we covered one of the lines. What about this move now? Thought is what happens if black just takes, but then you take, you have to block, and this is checkmate because this queen is covered and this rook is pinned. So that's not the best defense for black. In fact, the best move for black is just to move this rook. You have to move a rook, but which one is the question? But now we take again this rook. This is the only move, but white sacrifices another queen. And now the king is exposed. So we have a check here. And again, if you go here, this is mate in 1. This is a ladder mate. So you have to go up the board. And white can give this check. Only move is here. Then you give this check. Now there are a few options. I mean, if you go up, that should be like this. I mean, if you go here, this should be made in 1. If you go here, that's made in 2. Here, you have to block with the rook, and this is checkmate. So what if you go here? I mean, if you go here, that's made in 1. You have to protect this rook, so you go here. Now you have this check. Again, if you go here, this is made in 1. So you have to go back, but again, this is checkmate. And the third line, which is queen b2, actually is just a reflection of the previous line because we have a symmetry along this diagonal. So this move is just a reflection of the previous line. So for example, if we take, let me show you just this line, and we block, this is checkmate, as we saw in the previous line. So I'm not gonna cover this. You can do it yourselves if you don't believe me. So yeah, that was this fortress. White had to create some holes by sacrificing 2 queens in all lines to break this fortress, which it wasn't a fortress after all. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.